The dream growing up was always to pull on that shirt for Liverpool and play in front of all them supporters at Anfield, so to actually get there and experience it was a special day. I've had a lot of experiences as a footballer and I've learned an awful lot on my journey, and the highs and the lows and the experiences I've had, good and bad, as a captain. I think growing up, I used to stand on the terraces and watch the likes of John Barnes and Peter Beardsley. They were two heroes of mine, likes of John Aldridge, Steve McMahon, Ronnie Whelan, Al Nansen. But when I got close to the first team, I was very lucky because I had the likes of Robbie Fowler, Steve McManaman, Jamie Redknapp, Jamie Carragher and Michael Owen that had broken before me, and all them players really went out of the way to put their arm around me and look after me, and they helped me settle in and grow and become a regular in Liverpool's first team. You know, to be the captain of Liverpool is a very privileged position. I didn't really think about it in the younger years. I think the more I got settled, the more games I played and the way I played, then it sort of became an added dream and an added ambition. It was a bit of a shock how early I got it. At 23 years of age, I still thought I was a bit young at the time, and still learning and still developing. But you know, it was a big moment for me, and you know, one of the best days of my life, really. My experience of captains for Liverpool and England, everyone does it their own way, their own style. Some people do it vocal, some people do it in one-to-one situations, some people do it the way they play. I always try to take little bits from all the captains I played with and try and add them into my style. When you're the captain, you have a lot of younger players and a lot of people around the dressing room that look to you and see how you go about your business. So I think the important thing is you have to find consistency and you have to do things on a daily basis right. And then when it comes down to the crunch, when you're actually performing, you've got to take responsibility, and you've got to try and do everything in your power to get results for that football club, and hopefully players look at that and try and follow it. I've had millions of snippets and one-liners and chats with all kinds of different people that have helped me, but I always remember something that my dad said to me when I was a very young age, saying, you know, this game, football, you get out of it what you put in. And I think it's only one line, but it's so true in terms of if you commit to it and you know, you sacrifice and you become dedicated and you put the hard work in, there's some really, really incredible experiences to be had as a footballer if you do it right. This Star Sixers tournament at the O2 Arena, playing with all the ex-players that I used to enjoy playing with and competing against some other incredible footballers. I can't wait to get started.